A very warm welcome to all the viewers of BW Businessworld. Today we have with us Atulya Kaushik, who is co-founder of PrepInsta. It's an edtech firm and disrupting the space in its own manner. Let's hear him. Welcome, Mr. Kaushik. Tell us more about your venture and how are you disrupting the space and bringing in innovation. Also, how are you contributing in your sense towards India's larger goals, let's say 10 trillion mark. It's a larger goal for all of us to catch and achieve. How are you contributing in your sense?
So, to answer your first question, which is how we are disrupting the market, right? Since we are an edtech company which is primarily dealing into upskilling and making sure that we have a skilled workforce, right? So, the current market is because as we primarily focus on engineers, so an engineer would want to get themselves upskilled with different skills, probably artificial intelligence, web development, machine learning, neural networks, cloud. There's so many skills out there, right? So at different point in time when they are doing their engineering or even after that, right? So probably when they're in first year, second year, third year, they would want to get skilled in different skill sets. So would they be buying again a course again, over and over, right? So that does not make real sense to us. So we launched a subscription model, which is very similar to Netflix. That is okay, you get your subscription for about a year, 2 year, 3 year and 4 year. There are multiple options and you get access to all the course catalog that we have on the website, right? So the user has more freedom of choice, and since it's a self-paced model, they also have a freedom to learn whenever they want. So in this way particularly we are disrupting the market because the established players are also like, since we are hurting them a little in sense of that, okay, they are accustomed to probably selling one particular skill course just once and then hoping that they'll buy up again. And since we are offering a whole catalog of 200 courses at once and thus ever expanding, so we would like to believe that we are disrupting the market, and our users also see it this way, that it makes a little more sense for them. Coming to your second question, which was how we are helping the Indian economy reach the 10 trillion mark, right? So to reach there, obviously the first and foremost requirement thing would be a skilled workforce, as envisioned by our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi as well, right? So he's working on upskilling India, right? There are multiple things that we are doing at the grassroots level, wherein we are seeing upskilling courses wherein they're helping the nation to probably become a computer typist or acquainted with computers, even tailor courses, or companies do need that at that level. When you talk about the middle class of India, that's where we work, you need people who can work in IT, who can work in factories, who can work with software, right? So we're helping India in terms of skill development, making sure that the workforce is more skilled in digital technologies, thus also achieving Digital India goal of Mr. Prime Minister as well. And that's pretty much about it.
Also, talking about talent and offering workforce, skilled workforce, what is your view on ongoing talent war? And if we talk about the great resignation, we are witnessing the trend more often that people are leaving their cushy jobs in Fortune 500 and rushing towards startups, be it freedom, be it thrill. I can't say anything, but what is your view on this?
So the great resignation which we've seen in the last 1 year, primarily, my viewpoint would be a little different from the standard viewpoint in the market. How I see is COVID affecting at least one component of hiring in a different way, which is positively in India's context. Primarily what I think is, what has happened is, since you can work from anywhere, so there are companies in US and startups in US who used to pay more than 200 or 100K in dollars to their software developers, right? They were a little hesitant to outsource stuff to India because remotely they were not sure how would they manage. But then they realized, okay, COVID happens anyways, our workforce which is from US is working from home. So it makes more sense for them that, okay, if they have a diversified workforce working from all over the US, all of them working in tandem from their homes, it makes more sense to hire more skilled people that they see elsewhere in different parts of the world.
Yeah, so blurring the geographical boundaries, yeah.
So primarily, since anybody is working from home in San Francisco or somebody is working from home in Bengaluru, right? for the company, it's primarily the same thing that, okay, the coordination will happen on Zoom or Google Meet and so on and so forth. So that's one component that, okay, they can get a larger talent pool since everybody is working from home. Second thing they also realized is the talent pool would be a little, cheaper in India, right? Somebody, if they give 200K to a very skilled artificial intelligence developer in US, probably they can pay 25-30 lakhs the same thing in India. So that's approximately 1.6-1.7 the cost. So what has that stirred up in the market is that a lot of people got those offers and they were like, okay, we'll resign from the current companies, and now everybody seems to be resigning. So the demand supply gap, the demand kind of not rocket shot, but again, it was induced by the global economic factors that, okay, people have more opportunities from companies who were not willing to come to India because of setting up bases is a humongous task, right? But anybody can work from anywhere these days.
That's right, and it's the, I mean, blended mode of working going forward for, it is here to stay. What is your next big goal for PrepInsta?
So the next big goal is, again, we've gotten enough users on our website, right? So currently what we are dealing with is making sure that we expand our course catalog. We are also dealing with a little bit, so right till now we were doing all of our business organically, all the traffic was organic, all the conversion, all the sales were organic. We are kind of going into a dimension of performance marketing since we would like to think that we've achieved product market fit now. So that's our horizon to achieve, since we've achieved product market fit, to acquire users in some inorganic ways via performance marketing. And again, since we are also exploring B2B options, we are partnering up with multiple colleges as well. So Geetam University, KL University are the few names. We've also just recently partnered with TCS. So anybody who takes our code gets certification from us and also from TCS as well.
Good. We wish you all the best and all the luck to your
Thank you so
venture.
much.
Thank you.
Thank
It was
you.
lovely speaking with you.
Thank you.